All right, this is Bluegrass Sports Station. We're here post-game. 2022 14th Region Tournament, second semifinal here today. Perry Central has defeated Breathitt County 57-48. Have Breathitt County head coach John Noble with us and senior Jalen Turner. John, if you can, just take a moment and give us your initial thoughts and summarize the game out there tonight as you saw it.
Yeah, it was just a situation where, Perry was able to make plays and didn't make. There's always going to be games like this. There's always going to be things as a coach and as a player, you're going to beat yourself up over. I'll go home tonight and, rewatch the film, of course, and, I'll go to bed with 85 things on my mind, and these guys feel the same way. And it's, you just got winning championships are hard. And everything. That's why that's why only one team gets to do it. It's hard. And, if you don't make an X number of plays, you don't win. And we just had instances of not plays that we normally make that we didn't, and it's just one of those things. It happens that way sometimes. And Curry took advantage of our mistakes, which is what good teams do. And that's how you win championships. We beat teams by the same measure 26 times this year. So just tonight just wasn't our night.
Coach, you ended up. I think the turnovers were 21-8. So
21 turnovers.
Yeah, you did. Sure did.
And I think if you go back and look, I mean, it's just. Just unforced, just trying to do too much. You got, guys trying to win. When you're out there and you're playing as hard as you can, our guys play hard. When you're playing hard, you're gonna make mistakes. You just have to limit those mistakes and hope the other team makes more than you do. And they just didn't work that way tonight.
Well, Coach, it's been a phenomenal basketball season for you. As you said, 26 wins. You won the championship down at Sandestin. Went to the All-A finals, district champs. It's been a spectacular year for you. So talk a little bit about just the season in review and your fondest memories and of the season for this group.
This is a special group of guys. I think everybody understands that. I think you can look at the way the community has embraced this group of young men, and as well, they should. We've done a lot of things. We went to Florida. I've been down there, I think 8 times, and this is the first year I've ever had a team win it. And the team that we beat ended up being the private school state champion of state Alabama. Mm-hmm. Lost 2 games all year. We beat them. We beat the 4 teams we beat down there won a combined 82 games or something like that this year. And you come in here and we go straight from there into the All-A, and we win the All-A region. We go from there. We make it to the All-A state finals. That's 4 games in 4 days. So was Florida, and I thought our guys really responded well in that environment. It's grueling. It's tiresome. Then we came back here after that and won a bunch of games. Lost some tough ones. Was able to get our district title back, where Wolf County's had it the last 2 years, had to go into, maybe the most hostile environment in the region and get it. It takes a special team to do that. At the end of the day, we didn't win the region. And, there's always going to be a lot of people that put a lot of stock in that stuff. And you guys know as well as I do, we live in a world where they judge at your worst moments. Mm-hmm. And I hope that people remember this team for what we did more than the one thing that we did, because this is a special group of guys. And, this guy over here, no offense to anybody, I told him he didn't have to come do this if he didn't want to.
Right, exactly.
And he said, no, it's time to go. So, it says a lot about his character as well.
And that was the next topic. All these guys are going to be back next year, except for the gentleman to your left. And he's meant a lot to many sports, not just your program here at Breathitt County High School. Our QB1 is just a phenomenal athlete, and it's been a pleasure watching you. Talk about what he's meant to this program, Coach.
You can't, and Rob will tell you, you guys have all been right there. You guys have been around. You know what he means to everything he does. He's a glue guy. He's one guy that can walk in our locker room and say nothing for 15 minutes and then say one thing for 30 seconds, and everybody in that locker room shuts up and listens to him. I mean, he's just a natural born leader. He does everything to the best of his ability. If we need something done, and a lot of people don't know this, most of the guys do. We made him captain as a sophomore. That's a pretty big deal. As a legitimate sophomore too, not second year sophomore or anything like that. I mean, were you even 16 then? At 15 years old, we made him a captain on this basketball team. And you look on paper at us coming back, and you think, wow, and we do have a lot of talent back. I'm gonna spend a lot of time trying to figure out how we can replace this guy. Right. Just from what he does athletically, what he does basketball. I told you, he scored 5 points in a dominated basketball game. Not many. Right. That's special. Not many people can do that. And it's going to take a lot from all of us to replace what he brings to this basketball team.
Well, Jalen, buddy, give us your thoughts, not about the game tonight, but just overall about what it's meant to be a part of this program and your thoughts about that.
I just want to start out by saying thank you to everybody that helped me get through all the sports at Breathitt. Coming in here my freshman year, I was brought in like I've been here my whole life. Just want to thank my coaches and football coaches and Coach Noble, all the teammates that I played with. There's a special place to play, that's for sure. And you never want it to end, but all good things come to an end.
Well, brother, we have it's been an absolute pleasure. I can't say that more heartfelt. Of course, I've been there for every football game and just virtually every basketball game we've streamed for you and been there, and it's been such a pleasure. Tell everybody we're all going to be following you. The good thing about doing this streaming and all that sort of stuff and the fan base is that people love you. They're going to follow you and keep up with you. What's your plans?
I haven't really made a set in stone decision yet, but I got a couple different options. I can just see how time changes things, go from there.
Yeah, man, we're going to be watching you, and we'll keep everybody posted on where you're going to go because you're a special young man, and we think a lot of you. Coach, same here, class act. Thank you for coming. You guys didn't have to come out here and do this tonight after a tough loss, so we appreciate you and what the character that you guys shows through to everybody else. So we thank you for your time and a great season, and we'll see you.
Thank you, guys.